All right, so I mentioned that even on defense, a lot of times you will be restricted from moving around and following a player down, chasing someone down, getting a chase down block, or whatever the case may be. They'll restrict you sometimes. They will lock you in place, right? This is how this game works. It is heavily controlled. It is heavily controlled. Heavily controlled. All right, a lot of times. For the most part, you can move around and do your thing, but you will have certain moments in this game where the algorithm and the AI would just decide, okay, you cannot do that. That's just basically all it is. Arbitrarily, you can't do that. You can't go this way, go that way. You can't jump and block that, just stand there. Or you'll try to block it, they'll make you do an animation that doesn't make sense because they're trying to get you to jump for it to make it not so obvious that you're being cheated. So that make you go for a block animation that ain't gonna block the ball, right? If there's a loose ball, you're trying to chase it down. You'll be running. There'll be a slight moment where you're forced to stop and then continue running. And computer takes off past you and get the ball. It is programmed to cheat you. All right. So right here, I see Doncic getting ready to take off. And as you can see, the moment I seen it coming, I stopped and began to go that direction. I'm like, okay, I know what time it is. I read every play very well. I read the court very well. I know what every outcome is, right? So I want to follow him down and watch this. He's going to get the blow by and I'm going to be stuck. So boom, right here. I can't trail him no more. I'm forced to stop. Even though I stopped and you can see me going that direction, I'm not allowed to continue running that way, right? And then watch this. Boom, I'm forced to stop again, right? You see this? So now you see where he is, right? This is a bucket. There's nothing I can do about it. I'm forced to allow him to blow past me. I'm stuck in one spot. Now let's look at it in regular speed. Can you see it? There's two moments where I try to take off running and I'm forced to stop both times. Stop, stop. Right? One, two. Look at it again. Stop, stop. Both times. Right? I'm restricted. So in reality, what was supposed to happen is while he's going, right? I'm supposed to be already in this area somewhere, trailing him to the basket. The algorithm understands that. I'm supposed to already be ahead of him. Because as you can see, I began to take off running that direction before he was even, before he was even by me, before he was even in front of me. I was already moving that way. But once again, I'm forced to stop right here. Boom. That's one stop. Now, I gather myself, get it back together. He goes again. Boom. That's another stop. That's two moments right there. This is done. This is not just a flaw in the controlling, how clunky, because 2K can be somewhat clunky at times. This is not what that is. This is deliberate control by the AI. This is me being under purposeful control of the algorithm. All right? Look at it again. Stop. Stop. Look at it from this angle. Look at it from a top angle. Stop. Stop. Both times. This is incredible. How clear it is, to me at least, that it's cheating. Now why they do this? Because it understands, all right, this is an easy block. And this is an easy moment to prevent him from scoring. There's nothing really that he could have done if I would have just, stayed in the path that I was trying to go. So the algorithm is like, no, he's going to score this bucket and you're going to give him the opportunity to do it. You're not going to get in his way. All right? This is where I'm supposed to be the whole time. I'm supposed to be a couple steps ahead of him, a few steps ahead of him. Right? I'm supposed to be a few steps. If I was in front of him, he probably wouldn't have even went for the shot. He probably would have just passed it off to somebody because that's how smothered he would have been. At the most, they would have forced me to foul him. All right, but there was no way he was getting off wide open like that. So I'm restricted. I'm restricted in my ability to guard him. Anyway, peace.